our mantra is do it right or don't do it. And our other mantra when we're working with customers and projects is hell yes or no. It's either the best fit out there and we're so excited to do it, or we can't take it on.
Hey, good morning, everyone. John Fenton here, the CEO Sensei, and I'm with my great friend, Jeff Jahn, CEO. And Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. Good to be here. Thought, what can we be doing to make a positive impact to both shine a light on the guys that are doing good and to help sort of protect and preserve the guys that are struggling. And I'm a web guy, so I defaulted to let's build websites.
Right.
And so we donated a site for Vistage called Leading in Challenging Times. We donated another one to our friends at CMG, Atlanta Radio, Stronger Together ATL. We did a bunch of work for our friends at Pike Nurseries and Armstrong Gardens, and just built out a bunch of sites that were designed specifically to tell the positive stories, so that the news wasn't all COVID deaths and businesses going under and that kind of thing.
Tell me about, again, so you've used a couple of phrases earlier as you were describing all the great things you've been doing. I think it's really cool because it sounds like what you're being is you're being relational, not transactional, which I think is so important nowadays. One thing you said was do it right or don't do it. Mm-hmm. What was the other one?
Hell yes or no.
Hell yes or no. Got it. Yeah, I love that.
The other one is if it's not maintainable, it's not a solution, which we need a less nerdy version of that. But basically it means that if the customer needs us again on that thing, then we didn't build it right.
Right. Got it. So you're really keen on high quality, sounds like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, life's too short to do stuff you're not proud of.
Right.
And it's too short to work with jerks. We've had to fire jerks before. That at the end of the day, you choose to be at work, to have a job, to do what you do. Right. And it wouldn't be fair to the people who make the decision to be here to not take it seriously and make sure that it's a supportive environment and that the customers they're interacting with appreciate them.
How can people find you? Like, what's the best way for people that are watching or listening to connect with you, Jeff?
Yeah, just Google search DynamiX. We should be the #1 result. And if you hit LinkedIn, just Jeff Jahn, just like you're tired, but it's spelled Jahn is my name. Or you can just type in Chief Nerd, and I'm guessing you'll probably find it that way too.
So a couple of sort of rapid fire questions, nothing real heavy here, but I would love to just kind of pop these out so people get to know you a little bit better. And what are you excited about right now?
Man, great question. So my biggest excitement right now is our software called Octane and the things we're able to do with it. We're building some just incredible capabilities that are letting our clients do more than they ever could and are opening the door for more clients to be able to use it. And, just the fun part is we've hit a cadence now where every day I'm seeing things get pushed into production that I had no hand in, or I tangentially suggested 2 months ago and it got put down. People came up with a much better idea of that, from that. And so it's taken on a life of its own over the past few years in particular. And just being able to sort of step back a little bit and watch the guys be creative and build amazing stuff is just so exciting.
It really is exciting. And obviously you have a team of people you really trust and know that they're going to get the job done in excellence, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you most grateful about? What are you grateful for?
Awesome.
One or two things you're grateful for.
I'll say family, my parents, my wife, my 2 kids, just being able to have them, be with them, have their support. There's no way I would be anything like I am without them. And same thing goes for my guys. Our team is just amazing. And they're all, there's 2 types of personalities. I know there's a million, but there's 2. There's the givers and the takers. There's the what's in it for me guys, and there's the I'll take that on people. And we have a bunch of I'll take that on people. And So being able to have them there and be pushing and doing cool things with and for them, I'm just so grateful for it.
What are you enjoying most? What do you enjoy most?
The really high creative process right now. The speed and velocity of our ability to iterate on the software is what's most exciting right now. You know, being able to throw out an idea and 2 hours later it's in production. There's nothing like that, especially because my guys fired me from the code 6 years ago. I literally have no idea how to even get into our code on purpose. And they fired me from design around the same time. And so to be able to see this stuff move so quickly almost makes it feel like I'm still allowed to do those things.
Was that hard for you to make that transition, to let go?
It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life,
Yeah.
because, you know, if you think about it, most people start businesses around what they're good at. And I felt like I was good at designing and I was good at creating a vision and bringing it to life. And to realize that the CEO can't be the CEO if he's the head designer and if he's coding things and if he's doing this and if he's doing that. And I have to step back and say, even if I think I'm good at it, my putting 20% time into it is going to be way worse than someone else putting 100% of time into it. Plus, no matter how good I think I am, there are better people at whatever thing is out there.
Right.
And so I just got in the mode of firing myself systematically. And that's when we started growing. We were 2 people, with me included, until I hit that turning point of I need to start firing myself, and went through that process. And then I hit this plateau where I had fired myself from all the fun stuff, and all I had left was the garbage, the stuff that you can't really give to someone, the things that you don't want to do. And I had like a year of just mourning, you know, going, I don't really like this anymore. I'm not allowed to design. I'm not allowed to code. I don't get to project manage. I don't get to do any of the fun stuff. All I get is the problems. And so I had to push past that and figure out how to bring my skills and the things I think I'm good at into the mix and be creative in a different way.
So you had to make a shift, right? In your mindset about that. What did you do to make that shift?
I think fundamentally started with, you know, I ask why constantly. Why am I doing this? Am I the guy to do this? Is there anyone better? If there's someone better, then it's my mission to make them the person instead of me. And then I just kind of identified the things that I'm passionate about and that I think I add value on. And I started identifying how I could translate that into the business as it was becoming versus what it used to be.
I think it's a similar transition and struggle that a lot of entrepreneurs and business people go through.
Absolutely. Makes a ton of sense. And I think you sort of see where businesses go based on that founder CEO's ability to let go. And
Right.
you know, you kind of hit that plateau of where they can't let go. And my next gotta let go is on being so in the weeds on some of the software stuff. And I'm in the process of letting people take the reins on some of the cool ideas. And, you know, it's gratifying to see some idea that I never heard of come into production. And the first time I see it is, hey, look at this new thing we just launched. Oh my gosh, I had no idea that was a thing. Well, yeah,
Jeff, thank you so much. You are a giver. I can tell you're a giver, and you certainly are giving of your time today. And I really appreciate the time we're spending today to
likewise
get to know you and learn more about your company. I love it. Do it. You've heard it here, folks. Do it right or don't do it. Hell yes or no. And Jeff, it's just an honor to have you on with me today. Your company, again, the company name?
DynamiX.
And how can they reach you? What's the best way they can reach you again?
Just hit LinkedIn and type in Jeff. Last name is Jahn.
Awesome. And I'll put all that information in the show notes so you can see it in the text. Again, Jeff Jahn.
For having me.
Yeah, CEO of DynamiX.
Yep, DynamiX.
DynamiX. And just a great person, a giver. And this is John Fenton, the CEO Sensei, saying, see you next time.